Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today it is time for part 2 of our fast trainer tutorial series. Yesterday I uploaded fast trainers part 1, so if you didn't check that, make sure to check that channel. You can simply click on my channel, it's only 3 videos with this one. Go for it. So today I've got 10 tokens collected and we're going to hunt FTs again. But we're also going to talk about other important questions and facts you need to know when you are training a fast trainer. Now, first thing you should know for today's video is that um, you don't start training power training on day one. You don't simply log into the game and in your first day you start power training. No, this is not how it works. Power training starts at level 4 or whenever you find an FT after level 4. You to power train, you obviously have to be at least level 17 in training so that you have all 6 training slots unlocked and preferably as many drills as possible. Now, once you did that, you need to know that between levels 4 to 17, there is a table you can respect with different values of players that will help you out throughout these levels. But the table is for world class FTs, so it's not really reliable. It is very difficult to find FTs using that table and the values shown there. So I'm going to show you how I find FTs, and I honestly believe it will work even at lower levels because it doesn't have to do anything with the value of the players, it has to do with the skills. Now, let's take a look at this guy. We've talked last video about white skills, gray skills. Now, theoretically, most of the whites of a player when buying him from the auction should be over the overall quality, in this case 98%, which they are. Grays, we need at least one gray around 20, 15 to 20% lower, maybe even more, and we've got that, exactly that. So this might just be an FT, but he's 98%, so we're going to have to wait till his grades drop a bit in order to train. That means we will train him if we catch him when he is 21. And well, we do not, it's already too expensive. We're going to wait for someone else in the meantime. Now that you know that, not all players with these skills are FTs. You're not going to walk out of this video saying, oh, okay, I just need to find this and I'm going to hit the jackpot. No. Now, not all players are RFTs, even if you look at the skills. Probably 70 to 75% of the players are FTs based on this idea, so you should follow it, but do not expect everyone to be an FT once you found it. Now, what I need to tell you is about drill levels, also known as this. While testing an FT, it is not going to affect the drill level is not going to affect the way the player tests. So you can have fast counterattacks at a single whistle, which is level 1, or world class, which is level 4, the maximum. It doesn't affect it. Where it does though is in the actual training, because you can see you get plus 10% training effect with every level up. So it's going to take longer to train a player when the fast counter attacks is at 2 whistles than when it is at world class level. So expect more rests to be needed. Now this guy looks quite okay. Not all whites respect our request. You can see bravery at 46%. But there is the case. I've had enough FTs who started this way. You can see grays are quite low, to be honest. We're gonna bid for him and hope we get him. He's a DMC. Now, I don't remember if I presented this to you yesterday, and if I didn't, it's a good thing because now you'll know, and it's going to help you a lot. We don't power train on every single position. The good teams, though, 110%, 120% maybe, train specific roles. The whole attack line, AMs, including AMC, which is not here at the moment, AMs plus ST should all be trained. I only have AMR trained, as you can see. We don't train MCs. No, that no. Because the MCs are the players with the most whites in the whole game, I think. Or STs. I think MCs are, yeah, MCs. And the point is, they have so many whites, this role only, that we avoid training them. So it's no worry if your MC is probably auction MC or scout MC. But we also train a goalkeeper. The goalkeeper is also very important. He's going to help you a lot. My goalkeeper is currently not trained, but I do have an FT goalkeeper just in case. Another position is DMC. I don't have it currently in use, and I don't have any DMC trained, but it's another very important position you would need to power train on. Now, if you choose to train defenders, it's actually your choice. I do train defenders because I have difficult opponents in associations, and you can see I have two defenders. This guy relatively trained, but it's still working. And I'm training my whole defense line. I have DL waiting to be trained, goalkeeper, and this guy we can count him as DR. Anyway, the back to the transfers, and we can see it's quite an easy win. So now you know what positions you should power train. How much does power train take? How long does it take place for a player? Now, there are two types of power training. One is on spot, which means you have collected rests, probably 700, 800, or how much you need, and you've collected them for the past season or season and a bit, and you power train the player on spot from 40% out, or however he is, till 140%. That takes about 1 to 2 hours depending on what drills you require and what kind of FT he is. Now I think I mentioned there Two types of FT you need to train. The one that at the FT test gets 1, 2, 2, 2. If I didn't show you, I'm going to show you now. I can't train another special ability, but we're just going to take DC. Let's show you how we test. Take 6 fast counterattacks. We choose only that particular player, and we go. We got 1 off the start. This is going to really affect the condition of your player, so make sure you won't use him in the next games. 1, 2, you can see the results. I think he's going to get another 2. 2, okay, off to a good start. Sadly, can't test him anymore because we don't have the necessary rests. We can buy rests though. Now I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't do this. This is just a demonstration training and a demonstration video. And he gets another 2. It's 1, 2, 2, 2. This means he's an FT. Now, again, there are 2 types of FT you should train. The one that gets 1, 2, 2, 2, that's an excellent FT. And the one that gets, I don't know how many 2s, I think 4 or 5, and then a 3, that's a world-class FT, and you really hit the jackpot there. Anything that's below 1, 2, 2, 2, sold right away. Now, why shouldn't you buy rests for tokens? Now, you can do that, and I suggest you do that, but only for high amounts, because you can see 6 tokens are worth 5 rests, and it's not worth it. But 46 tokens for 50 rests are worth it, and I suggest you do that. But don't pay bigger amounts of tokens for smaller amounts of rests. That's all you need to know. So we got our DMC as an FT. Too bad he's 20 because I already have 2 players at the age of 20 and I need to finish this 21-year-old guy. So I won't really have time to train this guy. Now, if he got less and you want to sell him, all you do, go to the contract section and just sell him right away. You will get part of your money back. It's not going to be as much as you paid for him. Another thing you need to know. Okay, so I did a few demonstrations, even on actual FT. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to return with part 3. It's going to be a shorter video because there's not too many things to be clarified after this. And the new video is going to come tomorrow. I'm going to post once a day. It seems pretty regular to me. And it's going to be a disaster. I'm going to play this guy with 166% in attack. And if I get to record this, it's going to be madness. So we'll see you guys in the next video. You can always comment your opinions down in the comment section. Make sure to like that video. Let's get this video to 15 likes. It might be a realistic amount given how the first 2 videos did. We'll see each other tomorrow.